their opponent scared, but I just want to see it.
Well, last time they played, it was a 3-2 win for Obrum in round 5 in Group C. They also matched in the Swiss rounds back in the qualifier to get into this FC Pro Open tournament, where, as you know, Obrum was quite enjoying his time with Didier Drogba. There is no Didier Drogba in the squad tonight. It is Robert Lewandowski, the only player that actually featured him as his number 9, his striker. He might come in at just over 500,000 coins, but there's one thing that he does have, right, Pisto, and it's a Power Shot Plus, which we know Obrum is a massive fan of.
Yeah, and a massive fan of that skill. Tekkz is as well with Neymar, just silky dribbling. Beckham is a choice there, probably for the incisive pass. It's a great read there from Obrum.
But you are absolutely right, Ryan. I spoke to Tekkz earlier today, sort of said what to expect from him. He said he expects a lot of skill moves from me in the final third, especially with the likes of Neymar, who does feature in this team. It was 11 million coin budget tonight in the draft squads for these players. And inside, we do feature Team of the Year for the first time in the FC Pro Open. One icon, Team of the Year icon that is, and one Team of the Year player must be featured in that 11 million coin budget, which left these players with a bit of a decision to make in terms of where do you want to spend your money. There was just one player that spent 6+ million coins on Sophia Smith.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think James would be the sensible choice because it allows you more coins just to spread around the squad. Here she is in possession.
One of the few players to have 3 play style pluses next to her name. Here is Mia Hamm on the feet into Neymar, who will time that green. Now we'll give Tekkz the most important start that he needs.
It's the build-up there. We'll see it on the replay as well. Obrum is caught in trying to have or make a decision. Does he step to Mia Hamm?
Eu sou o Gustacões, o maior vendedor de coins do Brasil. Imagine-se em um mundo automatizado. Criamos um sistema perfeito para que você receba suas coins de forma acelerada e protegida. Uma central onde você tem tudo projetado para retirar selecionando poucos botões. Evento TOT chegou! Compre suas coins com Gustacões e seja o dono das maiores cartas do FC 25.
Try and cut out the pass, you try and maybe move out a centre back or a fullback to cut the passing lane. That leaves space in behind. It's so difficult to defend these moments in the box. And this is where Tekkz thrives, in my opinion. Same with other players in the group, like Yuvabeli, like Gibados, like Emre, Uma. All the players going forward are incredible. And for Obrum, I would say what he excelled at prior to the patches, the first time through rules, which were addressed slightly in the patch. They're still effective, but for Tekkz, I think this patch benefits him more than it does Obrum.
Well, get your predictions in now. Who do you think is going to come out in this huge matchup? Tekkz or Obrum? You can have your say at home in the chat. We will be interacting with you as much as possible tonight, especially when it comes to that Mystery Nation. Have you guessed it yet? If you have, let us know in the chat. We enjoy interacting with you on those guesses tonight. We'll check back on that poll in the next few in-game minutes. As it currently stands, Tekkz leading by a goal to 0 against Obrum. Remember as well, we have also got 2 other matches taking place in this round. Yuval taking on Emre Yilmaz, Champions League winner from 2023. Able to pick up that all-important Champions League trophy in Istanbul. Here's Bonmati. Well, that finesse, she doesn't need it. All Obrum needs is just one chance through on goal. We'll time it green. And just like that, the player who is top of this group, still unbeaten, is looking to continue that run.
You see there, that's the one thing I spoke about earlier with Rich about the patch. If you make a mistake stepping and trying to preemptively just predict where your opponent is going to play the pass, and you get it wrong, you're going to be punished. Bonmati, not the fastest player, but again, in behind now, again, referencing the patch, you're not going to be able to till the Team of the Year items come out. Probably the best centre-back there is. Great play from Tekkz.
Oh, he's done it again. An instant reply from Tekkz. And it's that win-talk wild card Neymar Jr. that he did tease us about tonight. He said that he's going to be a massive part of the process in trying to get him through to the knockout stages. It's pretty much an identical finish at the first.
It's just quick.
The difference is it wasn't time green, but it won't matter.
Just not giving Obrum any time to breathe. Only 3 of these players in this group go through to the next stage. The rest of them we won't really be seeing until their domestic leagues.
It seems unfair, but unfortunately, this is the FC Pro Open, the best 24 players in the world. Well, if we can get that poll up, if possible, on screen to work out what you were saying at home in terms of giving us a prediction of who's going to come out on top in our first opening matchup here in round 1. That's the table as it currently stands now. 84% of you behind Tekkz, and I mean, with the start he's had tonight, I don't blame you. You said about prime Tekkz, there's a little elastico. That throws me back to Atlanta. Tekkz again, Meerham.
Oh, it's good defending. It's fortunate and rewarded there, Obrum.
You cannot forget, though, as much as that pulse is 84%. Obrum.
See the triggered runs there from Obrum. Whether it's Valverde running in on goal, Bonmati, you've got Ruud Gullit, whoever, the late runs and the overlaps from Obrum. Tekkz has to be wary of that.
Obrum won 3 games out of his 5. Last time we saw him in action here in London, drawing 2 of them. He hasn't lost the game yet here. I don't think he lost a single game in the qualification either. He was perfect in the Swiss rounds. Here's Tekkz again, looking for a third. Neymar on for a hat-trick. Could have maybe went down for a penalty. Can he recycle his chance? Heung-min Son just diving out between 1 or 2 tackles. Beckham finds the feet of Meerham. Just building and waiting for that all-important pass, but Obrum able just to take his time and win back possession, but not for that long. Tekkz has started this so well tonight. Let's quickly jump across and give you an update over here. Is Umit on for a 2-goal lead, the 2023 world champion with a tight green 30-yard plus trivela. He is looking
good defending.
Dangerous. Tonight is Umit.
Very aggressive press from Obrum as well with his 3 midfielders there.
He sort of looks very in control at the moment, Ryan. The one thing where Obrum has caught him out is those first-time through balls where he's been able to trigger the run. With the likes of Bonmati, who's always just been able to have the legs on the defender. But other than that, Tekkz has looked really good.
Yeah, it's been controlled so far. However, you can never really breathe in these situations. 2-1 is nothing. You can score 3 goals in 5 minutes right now. So I think Obrum's been slightly unlucky though. With certain times he's been reading the passing lane, it just hasn't fallen in his favor. The rebounds are just going against him.
Rated finds Lewandowski, who hasn't really been able to get moving yet. That Mitrovic features in my team at home, Ryan. He's pretty usable, isn't he?
Out, so it looks as if vengeance is on the horizon. Same with Tekkz right here.
Pedrado. Heung-min Son! And at the moment, he's perfect from Tekkz every time he gets into the box. He's just been able to find the right animation, the right angle.
The extra pass is so important here because the fullback, the right back there, doesn't tuck in anymore. Same with the right centre back. If you're not controlling them, they're just sort of, they're mannequins pretty much. It's down to the player defending to switch to them to try and cut a passing lane or be aggressive to step. But there's so many options that Tekkz is creating and so many traps that Obrum is falling into. It's so difficult for him to stop.
Well, off the back of what we saw last time out, if I'm being brutally honest, Ryan, did not expect this. 1 win from 5 rounds we saw from Tekkz last time he was here, and 1 draw. 4 points in total from 15.
Yeah.
We said tonight he wins his first game with how tightly contested this table is and other results, how they could look. It does a lot for him. Yes, I know the likes of him and Uval are still pulling away and there's still a gap there. But he's also stopped the likes of Obrum moving even further away. It could have been potentially a 10-point gap between Obrum and Tekkz if he was to have lost this game. I know there's still a long way left to go, don't get me wrong.
There is a long way.
But from what we're seeing so far,
oh, it's beautiful.
May have just cursed it.
That's lovely. You see what I mean, though? You can't... 2 goals, Brandon, is nowhere near safe.
In 9-minute halves.
Let alone in any amount of time. You can't really breathe and be safe. For those at home, I know, even if you're playing on Champs this weekend, you could be up 3-0. You could be down 3-0. The game is still on. You can score with practically every attack. And for some
nation, keep your predictions coming in. Is it Poland?
It's not Poland.
I feel like I've had Poland before, actually, many weeks ago.
Done the Mystery Nation with Nunez. It's Uruguay. He's right. So guys, put Nunez in your team and do the Mystery Nation.
Neymar, Tekkz, Heung-min Son, the angle, it takes a bit of a deflection. He will not care. A 2-goal Cushion that's been reinstated again. But it comes from this. When you just start moving around the box like this, it's a penalty by the looks of it. Jonathan Tah into the book. Did he convert this penalty, though? He's 3-0 down. He needs something before half-time. This is Zika, of all players.
Has to score.
And features Fulgi Barros. He misses that as well. This is not the start.
That sums it up.
That you want.
Hold on. He loves that skill, Tekkz.
Tekkz with Neymar again. He is confusing Obrum all over the pitch. He can't get near him. Don't think still.
Tekkz he's flowing out there.
I think the one word I'd use, Ryan, is confidence.
Yep. It's just the skills and the unpredictable nature of Tekkz when he attacks. First time through ball over the top doesn't work out for Lewandowski. He's been, honest, I just don't get the pick. You have to play a certain way with him, and with Lewandowski, he's not the most nimble player. I wouldn't want to be trying to dribble with him, and we've seen that in the first 40 minutes or so. Kind of just want him in the box. It's like Kane last time out with Stingray. You don't want to really be the person dribbling. It's for the passing and the shooting.
Neymar in around the box, reversal has to go. Tekkz trying to wait for a bite from the defender. I mean, you look at the draft, Ryan, of Obrum. Yes, he's gone for a $500,000 coin, Robert Lewandowski in there. He's put Hullet in the team. He's had to recycle coins elsewhere. That's the decision that he's made. Yeah,
but I still don't get it. We've yet to see why Hullet's in the team.
But he promised me big things about Ruud Hullet. I know we're early into the days. This is time to show me why he's in the team now. He just gets bundled over by Haaland. Referee should go back for a free kick, but puts it the other way. I think Giovi there, coach of Obrum, was just laughing to work out how on earth that wasn't a free kick from Tekkz, who was rock bottom of this group coming in tonight. But only one win away from being very much so back into the conversation of qualification. Lauren James, the only team of the year that features heavily tonight. This is tick-attack around the box. Neymar, surely not again. If he had a finish there, that might be one of our favourite goals we've seen so far in the FC Pro Open. He is so full of confidence in his area, Tekkz. Finds Job inside, is there a finesse angle?
It's great defending. Tekkz is powering out there. This is the old school Tekkz we're used to witnessing in the box, the high pressure as well. Obrum looks lost out there, completely lost. I've honestly never seen Obrum like this before, ever.
But he's always been the bogey player for Tekkz. He's the player that Tekkz has always struggled to get past.
This is the difference here. I think with that, you can just power down the line. Previously, Rinders would have caught Rayton long before she could even have got that many yards up the pitch.
Well, whatever he's been up to in the last 4 weeks, Tekkz, and maybe the recent patch, the draft requirements this time round, he has looked incredible so far tonight. And the player that he did warn us about, Neymar, has been involved in everything, Ryan.
Yep. Just the finesse shot you get.
But someone fancy finesse, though. He disguised the pass. He tried to. We asked for you, who's going to be backing their way towards the knockout stage? Obrum, Tekkz, lots of love for both of those two players. Here's Lauren James. Tekkz looking for a fifth. Stopped in his tracks by GG Buffon. I knew there'd be a lot of players in here tonight cheering on for Yuval. Remember, he has got that Sasha Bowie FC Pro Live item SBC, which could be on his way to a +2. Finesse from distance was always asking a lot. This is brave. Have to find himself out of that, though. Still a long time left to be played here. Into our final third of the action.
That's nice.
Surely that's Hullet. What a save, and the soul, the rebound. It won't be an easy finish for Lewandowski.
It is great play from Obrum, to be honest. The triggering runs, I sort of questioning it.
29 in-game minutes. You know he's going to be able to create a couple of chances. Those are the matches that come up in round 2 tonight. Umit against Emre Yilmaz. Obrum will take Fulgi Barros, and Yuval will match up against Tekkz. I feel like he needs another goal here, Tekkz, just to pull away again. He's always been in front. A 2-goal lead is what he's had. Can you find it now? Miham, fantastic turn, went towards the near post. I understand why he did it, Ryan, but you sort of also felt like there was maybe a better angle across goal.
Yeah, it's great keeper movement. And even that triggered run there from Hullet was great, but Mitrovic stood tall and managed to shepherd out Hullet from getting in behind and probably equalising.
Another wave of Manchester City esports pressure now. Neymar, Mirham. Oh, Mirham nearly could have been away there.
There's been a couple times there where Tekkz has actually been in behind. I don't think he realised.
He might have a chance now, right?
Went for the finesse, didn't work out, had to cancel the shot.
I'm sure there'll be a few FC Pro Nathan Ake owners. He could also be a 90 rated player tonight if Tekkz was to get 16 points, which is possible. It would require a incredible night, which could start here, and if he makes the knockout stage as well, he will also get another +1 too. Could be a 90 rated defender, which certainly his price will rise. Pass fizzed into Neymar. So good around these areas, so patient. Or James
good
again.
Large portions of the game, but Obrum just kept it close, and Tekkz didn't kill the game off. And it feels as if I'm seeing a carbon copy of that game.
Well, that's 3 major chances Tekkz had in the last few minutes there. He knows how big. In the FC Pro Open.
If he does go on to lose this game, I think it'll be a testament to see his character and mentality, because doubts will start to, naturally, they'll just start to creep in. Especially playing a game and losing after the patch, you'll start to have a few questions of yourself. But I know Obrum will be backing in the ability to bounce back. He might not even need to.
Robert Lewandowski, what a save! The bounce back could have very nearly found its way to a Russian defender. Could be a perfect counter-attack now. Mirham, can she pull away from William Saliba, but just delays the attack as Tekkz looks to bring more players into it. Lauren James taking matters into her own hands. Neymar shifts it onto Heung-min Son. Again, it stops.
Tekkz has had about 3 or 4 of those. Hold on.
Surely not a comeback over here. Kibaros finds another goal back. Back to this one now. Tekkz looking for that all-important goal, the nail in the coffin to get 3 more big points on the board.
It was coming.
Well, he only picked up 4 points. Last time we saw him in December. He's already on his way near enough to match up our point tally against the only player in this group that has been unbeaten. But not anymore.
Ooh, another update in this game as well. Liao greening it to the near post. Yuval getting a goal back. 8 minutes in that game.
Only 1 goal between those other 2 games now, Ryan. 3-2 at Leeds against Kibaros, and 3-2 Emre Yilmaz leads against Yuval. And that is the table as it currently stands again. Look how open this is now for Tekkz.
The good thing for him is that his future in the tournament is completely in his hands. Trivella doesn't manage to green it.
I know it's so tempting as well, Ryan, when you're in a situation like this and you've got so much space and so many options. Anything for Tekkz, just get on the ball and take a few more minutes out of the game.
Good idea with the pass. Didn't work, though, from Obrum. But I'm with you, I understand. Obviously, we've seen from Tekkz in years gone by how he's very comfortable in keeping possession and forcing the opponent to charge at him. Yuval versus Tekkz up next as well. Obrum against Gibados. Umut versus Emre Yilmaz. Huge, huge match. Both players, as it stands, on 10 points.
It can get in these scenarios from 3-0 up to a 3-3 draw. And also, we forget, Ryan, he missed a penalty, Kibaros there.
Yeah.
Full-time result over here should be pretty much done and dusted. Massive, massive 3 points for Tekkz.
He needed that.
In a must-win matchup